Hello, I'm Nick. I'm Christian marriage coach, and I'm really excited to be with you today. Thanks for taking a little bit of time to watch this video. I know if you're here, you have some real questions that are pressing on your heart. What happened? Being maybe one of the first of them. You and your spouse used to be so easy to hang out together. You used to enjoy each other. You used to have fun together. Maybe dating was a blast, and maybe all of that seemed to change once you got married. It is an incredibly frustrating experience, and you are not alone in feeling like you and your spouse are just roommates. I want to appreciate that you are not alone in that, and it is so deeply frustrating. So today, I am going to try and give you some mentalities and some things to do that you can use right now to change the intimacy in your marriage. So I hope you're ready. So let's dive in. What causes the problem where we used to have so much fun together, but now we don't? Well, there are a lot of reasons that this happens, but one really, really common reason, the most common reason that I see in couples is one or both of you is deeply scared of rejection. And so conflict doesn't happen. People who say, we're just, it's like we're just roommates. Often what that means is we just coexist. There's nothing really good, nothing really too bad about it, but we just kind of coexist. Usually those people are conflict avoidant, and ultimately it boils down to being scared of being rejected. So, how can the gospel, the work of Jesus, help those people who are scared of rejection find courage to walk into what otherwise feels like a situation that they might die in? Conflict can often feel like an attack, like you are going to get torn to shreds, like your world is crumbling. I think that's one thing that people who aren't scared of rejection or conflict that they don't really understand is that the people who can't stand conflict, it's like they are going to die. So, if you are the person who is scared of rejection and can't enter into conflict, I have two mentalities that I want you to try and grab hold of by faith. Okay. One, God is your protector. Psalm 140 says, "Oh God, you are my shield in battle." This is a great image for those who are of rejection, who are scared to go into conflict, because they need someone to fight for them. They need someone to so that whenever they feel attacked, they can bear up under that, what feels like that attack. God himself, Jesus, is that person for you. So be strong and courageous then. God fights for you. He will go with you into that battle. And if you enter that battle by faith, you will find that you are not alone. And the battle is not as scary as you thought it was. Second mentality for the person scared rejection: be a peacemaker, not a peace peacekeeper. Jesus said, "Blessed are the peacemakers." What's the difference between a peacemaker and a peacekeeper? A peacekeeper is more scared of losing the peace that you have than creating a good and full-fledged peace that it might be on the other side of conflict. A peacekeeper says, "Oh my gosh, bad things could happen." A peacemaker says, "You know what? On the other side of this, there could be stuff that's even better than there is now." A peacekeeper shies away from rocking the boat because bad stuff might happen. A peacemaker walks into the storm and can bring some calm to it. So be a peacemaker, not a peacekeeper. And if that sounds scary to you, go back and read that verse, Matthew 5. Jesus is saying, you are blessed if you are a peacemaker. Jesus is going to be with you as you try to do this. You are not alone in it. Now, as I said, it takes two to tango. One person might be, one or both of you might be just really scared of conflict and rejection. But the other situation is that only one person is scared of conflict and rejection. The other person is not. In that situation, probably what's happening is the person who's not scared of conflict comes off as really super aggressive. In that scenario, the person who is not scared of conflict needs to make themselves as safe as humanly possible. Because remember, your partner feels attacked and feels like they might die if conflict starts to happen. Why do they feel that way? Chances are good it's because you have been pretty aggressive and have not made an environment which is safe for them to walk into. If that rings true for you, then I have something that I want to give you. It is my free training on how to communicate better and be happy together. In that free training, I cover the most important tool for communication, where part of the biggest goal of which is create a safe space where both parties can know that, hey, if I invest in this, it is going to turn out well. It is going to end with both of us on the same team instead of one of us just being upset and the other one feeling like they're going to die. I also cover the 7 most common obstacles to good communication and how Jesus helps you overcome them. So if that is something that you feel like you need, and trust me, we all need it, then go and get that free training at my website, nickperrine.com. Communicate better, be happy together, and build intimacy in your marriage. So, but with that tool, part of what I want you to do is create an environment where the person who's afraid of conflict can feel confident and safe walking into it. You have to be able to do that in order to build intimacy. So, just to summarize, why do people fall into this situation where, oh my gosh, it just feels like we're just roommates? The chief reason is that one or both of you is scared of rejection. So, what you have to do is one, find courage somehow. Know that God is with you, or make yourself safe. Know the gentleness that God has for you, that Jesus has given you, and be gentle like the good shepherd who comes and gets that lost sheep. So what's the action point for you right now? Let's keep it super simple. If you are the person who's scared of rejection, what I want you to do is I want you to go to your spouse and ask them, "How are you? What's been good lately? What's been hard lately?" Likewise, if you are the person who it might be kind of aggressive, go to your spouse and ask them, "Are there times that I have been where you have not been sure if I've been open to you?" And see what they say. Don't get defensive. Hear what they have to say, and then make that safe environment for them. As you do that, you both will be able to walk towards each other and build intimacy together, all because Christ has been with you and he is showing you how to love in the way that he has loved you. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope that you will be able to take some of those ideas and tools and the courage and the peace and the gentleness that Christ has given to you, and that you'll be able to build intimacy together with your spouse. So go, if you found this helpful, I think you will find my training, Communicate Better, Be Happy Together, helpful. So go to my website, nickprime.com, and get that free training, build intimacy, stop being just roommates, and start living that abundant marriage.